All right, welcome back, everybody. Are you looking to give your brain a little nice boost? Certain supplements can be helpful when it comes to increasing your mental performance.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of this on social media, but I really wanted to get to the truth. So in today's Kara's Cures, we're chatting with naturopathic Dr. Jennifer Stagg about something called nootropics. Thank you for being here, Doc.
Thanks for having me.
What are nootropics?
Yeah, what is a nootropic?
Yeah, so it's basically a group of substances that enhance cognitive function. So enhancing memory, how quickly you react, those sorts of things. Attention, yeah, so definitely concentration as well.
Okay, so, and I think I'm seeing this a lot now on social media. People are like, oh, my whole life is so much better because I'm putting this in my coffee, or I'm taking this, and there's all these brands, and you take the quiz. What do you need? Do you need more energy? Do you need more focus? But I want to really get to the bottom of it. So it's a real thing. There are supplements that can really improve our cognition if we're feeling that brain fog or inability to focus sometimes.
For sure, yeah. So that's been long established, and there are even some prescription medicines that are nootropic in their effect, like Adderall and Ritalin for ADHD are considered nootropics. But then there are a whole host of plant medicines and some other supplements that have nootropic benefit without any of the risk that goes along
And
with
when
like
what are you talking about when you say supplements? For instance, is that down there? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, exactly. So there are like pills, and as a naturopathic physician, we for years have used a lot of these herbal medicines and different combinations of products to help patients who are coming in with cognitive concerns, whether it's something like ADHD or it's someone like in their 40s or 50s that are starting to have some issues with memory and, you know, reactivity, brain fog as well.
Yeah. So perimenopausal, menopausal women who are like
over the counter or doctor prescribed?
So these are all over the counter. I mean, some of these are physician brands, but all of these types of supplements you can get over the counter.
So the Neuralink I have in my house, and this is a local company designed for health, but this has things like GABA, which can help you sleep, right? It has a little 5-HTP, so that can help with mood.
So that's helping sort of stabilize neurotransmitters, but some of the more nootropic type ingredients that are in there, like L-glutamine is in there, L-tyrosine, so some of those. That one doesn't have any herbs in it. It's more sort of targeting neurotransmitters, but then certainly we have lots of other products that we use that are more just herbal based.
I see a bag of kale.
Is kale a nootropic?
What possibly could you do with a bag of kale?
You could roast it and eat it all.
No, I have seen people make kale chips.
I love kale chips.
Yes, you can make kale chips, and then this like cooks down quite a bit. So when you put that in a pan, it's going to like cook down.
Kale soup, I don't mind. I just don't like eating raw kale in a salad.
No, and it's not that digestible. Like when you do a salad, you really need to like massage the kale and get it more.
But is this a nootropic?
Technically, those are going to help with brain health in general. So I wouldn't say like over time it is, but it's not having as acute effects as some of the herbal compounds.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Another trend, the bulletproof coffee. Okay, I'm just going to take this out. So a lot of people are having this high achiever, energy, focus, enhanced coffee with lion's mane. And I'm seeing this, people putting mushrooms and things in their coffee. What's that all about?
Yeah, so lion's mane is actually one of the most potent mushrooms when it comes to having a nootropic effect. So you'll see this added to some tea, some coffee. So this is like the bulletproof brand of coffee, and caffeine, I should say caffeine on its own is a nootropic.
Right, like we're all using a nootropic, most of us every morning, that caffeine, okay?
But this one has some lion's mane added to it.
So what will that do, and is it real? It works?
Yeah, there are some studies on lion's mane, and a lot of these...
I've never even heard of lion's mane.
Yeah, it's just
like all over social media now. Everyone's putting that in their coffee.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, it's a mushroom that grows in the woods, like on like dead wood.
Does it have a bitter taste? What kind of a taste does it have?
No, it has like...
Non-discriminatory?
I think the coffee basically covers it. You can really taste it. Yeah.
And so you'll notice, if you take something like that, you'll notice that you feel a little bit more energized, focused.
Yeah, a little bit more focused for sure. Being able to like concentrate and think a little bit more clearly, maybe have like better reaction time, that sort of thing.
Okay, so if you have a big day, big presentation, really full day, this could be something you want to have in the morning.
And the effects are subtle, I would say, in the short term. It's consuming these sorts of things over a longer period of time will really help a lot more with
Forgive me, is that the coffee itself, or you have to add that to your
No,
coffee?
this one is a product that actually has coffee in it. And
okay.
the lion's mane is already in there. So you could just brew that just like you would regular
Excellent.
coffee.
Here's another one. Think organic coffee with lion's mane and chaga mushroom. So there's a lot of brands out there.
Yeah.
Is there any warning, like we got to be careful?
Yeah, so I would say my warning is like something like this, for example, is a little mint that's for focus, and a serving has 80 milligrams of caffeine in there. So the main ingredient is caffeine.
Oh.
So you really want to watch out for that, especially people with like heart issues, people who are not supposed to be drinking much caffeine or don't process it very well. You really want to watch out for that. And some of the herbs are contraindicated in certain conditions as well, like rhodiola, for example, which is an excellent nootropic.
I notice it if I don't take it. But I guess I used to give it to Russians to give them energy at war.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like cosmonauts used it, but it shouldn't be used in patients who have bipolar disease.
We only have 30 seconds. These are good for you?
These are all great for you as well. So
Walnuts.
dark berries, walnuts. Walnuts kind of look like a brain almost. I always tell
good.
people
Good for your
this.
brain?
They're the most like awesome nut for brain health of all. I mean, nuts in general are good, but walnuts are the best.
All right, we're gonna take a deeper dive on the Kara's Cures show and podcast about nootropics and how you can use them and incorporate them. So we'll have that.
They're not open.
We're gonna have to fix your brain later.
I'm going to try and get my brain to open those during the break.
Eyewitness News at 4 starts right now. It's good for your brain.
It certainly is. Have a great day, everybody.
It's hard to open.
I told you it's hard to open.
Those packed up. I feel like I usually use scissors at home.